Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Carol and the name of my channel is My Blessed Nest. Today I'm super excited to be co-hosting the Fall Farmhouse DIY Challenge. The host is Sandra at the Schwoen's Nest. If you haven't checked out her channel, be sure to do that. She does a lot of the things that I love to do. She does thrift store flips and upcycles and home decor on a budget. She makes some amazing things. So if you haven't checked out her channel, I'll leave a link in the description box as well as the playlist for the challenge. So for today's project, I'm going to make a trash to treasure home decor item. Now the trash was given to me from my dad, and I've already used half of the trash, so I'll be sure to link the other video of what I did with the first half. It'll all become clear. Would you like to see what I made? Then let's get started. The first thing I did was go to my Pinterest fall inspiration board and find this lovely door hanger that was selling on Etsy for $64. So I thought I could dupe it and make it for a lot less. My dad gave me these two big wooden circles that were hooked together somehow, and I already used the first circle to make a gather tray. My dad gave me a brand new drill, so here I am drilling a couple holes into my circle so that I can hang my sign with twine. I've already pre-spackled some holes, probably where the circle was attached to the other circle, and right here I'm just giving them a light sanding, and so I have a smooth surface to start with. Next, I used my sweeper to run it over the wooden circle and my work area to make sure I got up any residue and dust. My last step in prepping was just to take a wet rag and wipe the board down. Originally, I started with the burnt umber and mixed it with water to make a faux stain, and I just wasn't happy with the results of how that covered the wood. So I actually switched over to just using the burnt umber without any water added in, and I liked that result a whole lot better. Here you can see where I'm almost done painting the stain on, and you can see the variance in the wood. It's lighter and darker, and because of the wood, it just didn't have the kind of coverage I was looking for. Here's when I knew it just wasn't going to work because it dried really dull, and I decided to go ahead and put the burnt umber on in full strength at this time. Here's what it looked like after I painted it with the full strength burnt umber. If you saw my last thrift haul, you might remember these leaves that I got for free. Here I'm just showing you that I traced them out on paper, which I had already done, so you didn't have to watch that. And I'm just getting ready to cut them out so I can use them as patterns on my door hanger. I printed out the word hello from my printer. I made it on Pages on my Mac, and I was going to trace it onto the dark brown, but then I didn't really think that tracing paper would show up. Now I did find out recently that you can use white tracing paper, so I'm going to order some of that for the future. So I started out to do it freehand by just looking at my pattern, and as you can see, I wasn't happy with how I started. So first I tried a paper towel just to wipe it off, and that didn't work. So then I used a wet rag and it came right off. So if you do use the chalk, then you don't like what you did, you can just erase it and start over. I got that tip from Jamie at Simple Roots Simple Living. So thanks, Jamie. I really liked using the chalk once I got used to it. It made it super easy to form my letters and then to thicken them, as you'll see when I do the fall. And here again, I made a mistake. I just wasn't happy with the H, so I just went back and erased it and redid it. So if you haven't tried chalk, you might want to give it a try. It's really a great technique, and then you can just simply paint right over your chalk lines, as I'll show you in a minute. I never did find any font that I liked for the word fall, So I just looked at my original Pinterest post and used that as a visual pattern. Here's how it looked once I had the letters all chalked out onto my board. Next, I'm going to be painting the letters on with a fine paintbrush in the color white. You've seen me paint often enough, so I'm going to fast forward through that. And so now I want to take a minute to encourage you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like my content, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you push the bell for all notifications. And that way you'll get notifications every time I post a new video, so you don't ever miss out on any of my content. After all of my lettering was complete, I took the leaf patterns that I made and traced around them at 4 different spots on my project. This is where my project differs just a little bit from the Pinterest inspired project. I decided I wanted a green leaf as well as the yellow, orange, and red. I'll show you each of the 4 colors that I used to paint the leaves. And my tip here for you is to use a very fine paintbrush to outline your leaf, and then you can fill it in with a larger brush inside to make it go quicker. For the yellow and orange leaves, I did add a little bit of white to tone down the colors. So be creative. You can mix your own colors and make them exactly the way you want them. Also, sometimes I do test out the colors on a piece of paper if I'm not sure if I'm going to like them or not. After all the leaves were painted to my satisfaction, I am getting some twine here, and I'm going to bring it through from the back to the front, and then I'm going to tie some decorative knots on the front, and then I'll cut it. I've been trying to cut the twine longer than I think I'll need because I've gotten burned on trying to go too short and then I don't have enough to work with. So you'll see that I trim it off then, and then I'm just going to put some glue on to secure it. Here's my finished project. I'm so happy with it and so excited to hang it up for fall. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Is this something that you would try? Hope you enjoyed seeing my Trash to Treasure. Don't forget to check out Sandra's channel and the whole playlist. What's coming up next? Friday I'll be participating in It's Flippin' Friday with Jamie at Border Bananas, so be sure to come back for that. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.